AI, have a great game.
Davis.
What's up, AI?
What's up, man? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, man, pleasure.
Yeah. Hey, you get a little bigger in the off season, man. You looking pretty swole nowadays.
Yeah, man, I've been eating a lot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, about 5-6 meals a day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
But you got a personal chef, or you cooking for yourself?
Oh, no, I'll cook myself.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hey, I got a big kitchen in my new spot. You can come through and cook for me sometime.
Oh, for sure. You like pasta?
Yeah. Is that your favorite thing?
My favorite thing to cook. Pasta,
Oh.
Alfredo sauce, and chicken.
Alfredo sauce and
I'll do
chicken?
it for
Hey,
you.
I can get down with that. Okay.
Sure, we'll do it. Set it up.
All right, man. We'll do that. Hey, have a good game, bro.
You too, man. Good luck.
See you soon.
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, we know it's been a journey to the NBA for AI. Now, he says he owes a lot to the players and the coaches from the Mad Ants, and one player in particular, Paul Tatum, the former forward from the Bulls and Heat, showed AI what it meant to be a pro, how to have the right approach. AI said he feels he owes Tatum more than anybody else. Guys?
Great reporting as always, David. AI really credits Tatum for his development.
Yeah, and I remember Tatum when he was in the league, a very smart player, and it's nice to see he is guiding others, finding their way in the league.
So Phoenix. Smith checked in for Devin Booker. On the court for the Suns, Ryan Anderson out there with Warren. Then there's Ayton. And it's Smith.
Mirich is not just a perimeter guy. He has a variety of ways to score in the paint.
Smith outside. Suns moving the ball around. And stolen by Payton. Outside for Davis. Outside Mirotic. Back to Davis. Payton outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mirotic. Over Warren. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Mirotic has got 7 points.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Anderson outside. Kicks it to Smith. Anderson the screen. Off the screen. And it's Smith missing. Pelicans leading by 9. To the inside. Davis. Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
New Orleans making some changes here. Julius Randle comes in for Okafor. And it's Darius Miller in for Mirotic.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
Here's Smith. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Payton kicks to Davis. Miller outside. To the inside. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Boston Celtics. Miller, the pass to Randle. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, guys, they were forcing it a bit in that one and shot a relatively low percentage because of it.
But you have to give them credit for being aggressive. The problem is they play too much hero ball. You have to be willing to make the extra pass.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Now the pass to Smith. Holmes kicks to Smith. Holmes, that's a screen. Now the dish to Smith. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Smith. Launches a three. Smith missing again.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
No good from Moore.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Payton against Smith. Payton kicks to Davis. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For New Orleans, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The deep three from Smith. The shot, no good. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have made it very tough to get it. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, we've got Rashawn Holmes. Bridges out there with Smith. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Chandler in at the center position. Pelicans leading by 8. Knocks it loose. It's taken away by Smith. Left side Ariza from about 16. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Payton kicks to Ajinça. Moore against Bridges. 5 to shoot. Miller, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. Okafor, the pass to Moore. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Poked loose, so it's Phoenix now. Suns trail by 8. You look at this Pelicans offense, Steve, it's a very free-flowing system.
Yes, this team loves to make the extra pass to get an open look. They were 3rd in the league last season in team assists per game. The back cuts they make and the willingness to share the ball are what teams strive for on the offensive end.
Payton, great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Payton's got 8 points.
Excellent use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
And the Suns call time. Well, we know, Steve, the GMs are in a tough position in this NBA. Trying to win, obviously, is the #1 desire, but they got to balance everyone's view of the landscape. Winning now as opposed to looking what's best for the future.
And it's totally hard because we all understand what happens because you get penalized at the end of the year if you're not a team that's, pretty much locked in the playoffs. You almost want to lose games to get a chance to have a better chance to get a higher draft pick. I think this is something that over the course of the next few seasons, this will be looked at very closely.
Mirotic is checked in for each one. Dishes to Chandler. Smith kicks to Holmes. Smith on the wing. Suns moving the ball around. Chandler is screen. Daniels passes to Smith. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Here's Moore. Here's Davis. Good on the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Davis against Smith. Chandler with the screen on Mirotic. Ariza no look.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Moore with the bucket.
I love how each one plays the game. He was very consistent in college, and he's brought it to the next level.
Moore against Smith. Pass to Holmes. Back to Smith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Pelicans lead by 8. And now let's catch up.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. It's been quite a game for Elfrid Payton. Some changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Okafor. Okafor comes in for Mirotic. And it's Darius Miller in for Ejuan Moore. Free throw drops for Ayton.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that hype around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
Alexis Ajinça is out there with Okafor. Then there's Darius Miller. Then there's Payton. And it's Davis in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Julius Randle's checked in for New Orleans. And the Suns making a change here as well. Trevor Ariza's checked in for 8. Smith kicks to Bridges. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 5. You know, Greg, what amazes me about Ayton, the skill level for someone his size.
I mean, he can put the ball on the floor, really improving as a facilitator. You look at Embiid, you look at Big Cat, Ayton gives you a lot of those similar traits.
Here's Payton, and he comes up with the deuce. He's got 12.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Smith against Payton, and it's Ariza in the corner. Smith outside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. The Pelicans making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Suns. Miller outside. Pass to Jackson. Randle outside. To the paint. It's deflected. It's deflected. Pass to Bridges. Smith outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Jackson against Bridges. Outside Jackson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Pelicans.
And they haven't been able to exploit the 3 from the corner. Maybe some better ball movement would help open the floor and get that shot into their arsenal.
Diallo, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ian Clark comes in for Peyton. Daniels, he's checked in for the Suns. Smith, no good. New Orleans in the lead. To the middle. It's deflected. Chandler with the steal. Here's Daniels. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Daniels has got his first 2 points. It's stolen by Smith. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Some changes for New Orleans. Morris checked in for Ian Clark, and it's Peyton in for Jackson. Basket good.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Chandler a screen. Smith kicks to Chandler. Peyton against Smith. Inside, trying to find holes. Gets it to him.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Well, this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Here's Moore, and it's good, 2 points. Moore's got 11 points.
Showing he's not just a perimeter jump shooter. Each one will push for a better shot if he sees.
He got it!
Wow.
He caught it!
Man, that was unbelievable.
3 points at the buzzer.
How in the world did he get that one to go?
And don't go away. We'll be right. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Phoenix with the ball. They lead by 1. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Chandler, Rashawn Holmes out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Smith, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Peyton drives in. Chandler with the steal. 3-on-3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Alfred Payton. First one falls for him. Okafor is checked in for Shaq Diallo. And for the Suns, Anderson comes in for Chandler. And it's T.J. Warren in for Trevor Ariza. And Alvin Gentry's been coaching in the NBA for almost 3 decades now. Steve, he knows how to get things done.
And a lot of what Gentry does is gives his players freedom. As long as they take care of business, he won't meddle too much. Does a great job of managing personalities and keeping egos in check.
Ball's knocked loose. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Anthony Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Randall dishes to Davis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Smith against Randall. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Randall kicks to Davis. To the paint. Here's Okafor. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
To the inside. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 6. And the basket from Anthony Davis.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. New Orleans making some changes here. Mirotic is checked in for Diallo. Ejuan Moore comes in for Emeka Okafor. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Randall. And Moore kicks to Payton. Over Smith. The shot by Payton, no good. Phoenix leading by 7. Smith outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 9. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
These fans have been stunned by his performance. Of all the players they thought might do the most damage against him tonight, his name was not high on that list. Davis sets a screen. Here's Moore. It's deflected.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. That's a 2 from Smith. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the Suns lead by 11.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
To the paint. Here's Warren. Davis with some nice D. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on comeback.
Ejuan Moore understands the game, knows how to execute his role, knows where to pick his spots.
Here's the screen. Here's Smith. Nails it.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a tremendous offensive night for you. How did you find that rhythm?
You know, I just went out there trying to follow Coach's game plan. I mean, we all did, really. You know, he knew exactly what we needed to do to win this game, and we all just stepped up and got it done. Simple as that, really.
Well, the execution was on point all night. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.